Hey guys, it's Jason here with another video for you. Today I'm very excited to introduce to you the EOS M6. It's the new Canon camera, very portable, and I think this could be one of the best vlogging cameras out there right now. So I already unboxed the camera because I don't like to do unboxing very much. I only actually bought the body because I didn't want the kit lens, and I got together the 22mm f2 STM lens, which is a prime lens, also wide and very crisp. So here is the camera. Oh my god, look at the size of this camera. As you can see, it's extremely small. I have a thing for small cameras because I love having a camera that I can put in my bag, that it doesn't take so much space, and when I'm out there filming, it doesn't draw so much attention. So I thought that this would be the perfect solution. As you can see, it's extremely small, and together with this lens, which is the 22mm, it's not so chunky as other cameras that you see out there. And look at this, it has a flip up screen. Isn't that adorable? This camera is the newest from Canon. It is a follow-up to the M5. As you know, the M5 has been out there for quite a while now. A lot of people has reviewed it, but one of the things that people were a little disappointed about was the fact that the flip screen was flipping down and not up. The problem with the flip down screen is that if you want to use it on a tripod, it doesn't work. Whereas this one, you still can put the tripod here and still use for vlogging. As you guys know, I have a Sony a6000 without the flip-up screen, which I love. I love that camera, but I always wanted to try something from Canon because I think the image of Canon cameras is a little more movie-like, and I just love it. For instance, the camera that I'm filming with right now is the D700, which is an amazing camera. The only thing I don't like about it is the focus, but because I use only the fixed focus, so that is not a problem for me. This beauty here is supposed to have the same focus system encountered in the D70, which is an amazing focus system because it's very good. So this one has 49 focus points, and I've done a couple of tests already, and actually it's pretty good. I'm very impressed. It also comes with a mic input, which is extremely important for people vlogging, and you can attach a microphone to it. Obviously, if you attach a microphone to the hot shoe, you will have a problem with the flip screen. But if you do like I am planning to do and take one of these, for instance, small EduTech microphones, and I got a little adapter which is in the L shape. So this is the adapter and this is the microphone. So you plug it in, and now you have an L-shaped microphone, and all you have to do is to plug it into the camera like this, for instance, and now you have a camera with a microphone, and the flip-up screen, it's still usable. As you can see, very small, very compact. I love that word, compact. And look at that, you have the perfect vlogging camera, and you still can use the tripod or a pole to hold the camera. So how does this camera look when it's filming? And the most important thing for me, that's a personal opinion, in my case, one of the most important things when vlogging is the autofocus. The autofocus has to be good because you cannot rely all the time on the flip screen, on the touch to focus feature. You just have to have the autofocus working for you. So this is what this camera is supposed to do. It's a small camera for vlogging. It has a mic input, and yes, you can control the input sound, which is an amazing thing. So how does this camera look when filming? Of course, we have to do a little test. But first, I am going to remove this microphone because I want you to hear the sound coming from the camera, okay? So let's turn it on. Here it is. Ooh, oh my God, the flip screen, as you can see. Oh, very exciting. So let's film something for you and you can judge for yourself. So here we go. I am filming now with the Canon EOS M6, which is the brand new camera. This camera is supposed to have a great continuous focus, which is the one thing that I was going for. As you can see, I am looking in the lens and not in the flip screen, because if you look in the flip screen, you do not connect. So you have to forget that flip screen. That flip screen is only good for you to see if you are in frame. Once you know you're in frame, look in the lens. Don't keep looking on the screen because it's not cool. So now let's do a little test of the focus. There you go. And this is my face. As you can see, it takes a little. It's not that fast. Again. And there is my face. So this is the continuous focus of the EOS M6. As you can see, it's not that fast, but it still picks up the focus. So let's try something else. This is the editage microphone. That's my computer. As you can see, it is not that fast. My microphone, my television, microphone. If I bring it to my face, and the microphone again, and there it goes. As you can see, it's not that fast, but it still picks the focus, and I think that's the most important thing. I think that Canon has become so much better in comparison to other cameras out there when it comes to the continuous autofocus. That camera there is a drag when it comes to autofocus, and this is why I don't use it. Also, what you are hearing is the sound coming from the camera. There is one particular detail that I don't like very much about this camera, which is the sound of the continuous focus. It goes like zzz, 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 zzz. It sounds a little loud, but it doesn't come in the sound when recording. Obviously, if you have an external microphone, that will also improve a lot. But it just annoys me, the fact that you can hear it, but when you are filming, you don't actually hear it in the movie. So back again in my main camera, as you can see, this was a very short test of the autofocus of this camera. I don't think it's the best one, but it's gotten so much better than the previous models like the M3, the M10, because they were terrible with the autofocus. As you could hear, the sound of the camera is not the best, but it's not the worst. Now let's do a little test with the editage microphone and see if you hear some difference. So here it's me again now filming with the editage microphone. I believe that the sound is much better than the built-in microphone, but of course this is very personal. You can also use a different type of microphone, like I said, putting it on top of the camera, for instance using a Rode mic, which is so much better than the editage. Also, the microphone that I'm using right now is omnidirectional, which means it picks up the sound from every side. But if you use a unidirectional microphone that is actually pointing at you, then it's probably going to be better. Maybe I will get one of those later, but for the time being, I think this will do the job. So guys, this was my very short review of this camera. Obviously, it's completely different from any review out there because some people go more in depth of the features of the camera. For me, it's the most important thing is that the camera works with the autofocus when it comes to vlogging, because this is the reason I buy these small cameras. Is to have something very small that I can carry with me, and it's available for me to get great video, great sound, and great focus. So if you guys have questions, obviously because it's a very new camera, so if you have more questions, leave them in the comments below. Of course, I am still exploring the camera. There are probably features that I haven't seen it yet. It just arrived, so I still have to play around with it. I have to admit that right now, I am very happy with this little beauty this new addition to my camera collection. And like I said, if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them all. Don't ask too many technical things because I am not that technical of a person. I'm just someone who likes cameras for vlogging and making home videos, and I think this might be one of the best solutions right now. I still have my A6000, which I love to death, and I will never give that camera away. But I thought that this would be a great addition to my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous day. Bye!